Hi guys, Johnny here with Johnny Watson Gaming, and I've got Scruffy Crow with me. Today we are playing Oathmark. We're going to do a practice game, run about 1,200 points, 250 points or something like that.
1,250.
And we're just going to have a quick play, see what it's like, see what it's all about, and hopefully you guys can come along with us and see the journey. So yeah guys, we'll catch you in a bit. We're going to go look at the armies. See you soon. Okay, so looking at the Orc and Goblin army, and this is my army. We've got a unit of 10 Orc warriors. We've got a unit of 15 Orc spearmen. A unit of 20 Orc archers. No, sorry, they're Goblin archers. Goblin archers. We've got some human line breakers. A unit of 5 spearmen, humans, and James is very kindly donating me a couple of units just to bulk the army up because I'm being a bit rubbish painting my stuff. So we've got another unit of Goblin spearmen, and there's 20 of them there, and a light catapult at the back there. So that is the 1,250 point army for Goblins and Orcs. Okay, so now down to the Dwarven army. James?
All right, we've got 20 Dwarf Spearmen with a champion. We have a Dwarf Heavy Catapult, 15 Dwarf Line Breakers, 15 Dwarf Militia, and 15 Dwarf Archers.
Lovely, they look beautiful. If you go over to Scruffy Crow's channel, you'll see how he's built these up over a period of about probably a month, I'd say. So yeah, do check that out. It's fantastic. It's really inspirational in terms of getting your army put together. Right. Okay, so the setup is complete. We're not doing any objectives or anything like that. We're just going to play a straight battle to the death. A few little things to note. We've got a few proxies. So for these, I've got some human spearmen that are on just centimetre. Is it centimetre by centimetre or 2 centimetre by 2 centimetre bases, which is obviously not correct, but for the little game we're going to play, it doesn't really matter too much. So the lineup then is we've got some orcs at the end there. Through we've got some line breakers. I've got a big spear block in the centre with the 2 spear units. I've got my catapult and I've got my spears at the far left. And James, what have you got? What have you done there, mate?
So I've got my archers protecting my flank. Don't know how sensible that'll be.
Just over there.
My big unit in the middle, guarding my catapult, which to give it the full range of fire. My line breakers and my chaff unit, my militia, guarding my overflow.
Perfect. Right, we'll see you guys at the end of turn 1. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so end of turn 1, and a lot of movement going on, and we had some deaths as well. So let's just go through what happened. So on the right flank here, the Orcs all moved up, double actions, charging up as quick as possible. My line breakers failed their activation test, so only did a little trundle up, a 5-inch move. Over on the far side then, the Dwarven militia came running towards the Orcs, and the line breakers at the back there are wondering what to do. They're not too sure whether to go this way or to come down here and meet my line breakers. I think they're a little bit scared of my line breakers actually. So on the middle of the table then, we had some shooting going on. Both catapults shot. So my catapult here shot at this spearman unit, killing 2. And likewise the Dwarven catapult shot over and shot at my Orc spearman, killing 1 just there. Other than that, my 2 unit spear blocks all charged up, whereas the Dwarven, I think they failed their activation actually and only moved up about 4 or 5 inches. On the far side then, on the left hand side, the Dwarven archers shot at the spearmen, killing 2 just there, and my spear archers shot over at the dwarf archers and killing 1. Little question for you guys out there, comments below. We weren't too sure whether you could shoot out of the forest actually, so Let us know if you can or can't. We did it as they get a -1 for their shooting, but yeah, let us know whether that was right or wrong. And okay, I think that's the end of turn 1. Catch you at the end of turn 2. Okay guys, so end of turn 2, and there's been some carnage. This game really does bring out the worst in people straight away off the bat. So starting on the right hand side, I've got a load of dead orcs just there. They got mullered by this militia here who surprised us all. And they also took on this just single rank spearman. They've killed 2 there. However, they lost 2 for their troubles as well. We also got my line breakers. They've moved up, sort of jockeying for position really with them. Line breakers over the back there of the dwarves. Let's see what happens there next turn. In the centre, we've had quite a few dead orc spearmen who have now wheeled and moved over there. They're threatening those line breakers over there. The goblin spearmen went in to the dwarf spearmen and managed to kill a whole rank in one unit, in one combat, which was fantastic. So that was great. And they lost 2 themselves. The archers here just shot over, I think, oh, did they shoot? They think they shot the spearmen. They killed 3 just there. And finally, the catapult shot and missed, didn't do anything. And I believe these guys over here shot the spearmen and orc spearmen killed 1 or 2. And yeah, that's the end of turn 2. So yes, pretty bloody. Pretty straight off the bat, which is great. So good stuff. We'll catch you at the end of turn 3. Okay, end of turn 3, and we are really thinning out the board now. So we'll go from right to left as we usually do. Okay, so these militia completely wiped out these spearmen. They have died. The line breakers had a bit of a spat. And my human guys, they lost 3 guys and got pushed back 6 inches. However, my orcs went into the side of the line breakers and killed a couple. And funny enough, they disordered themselves after beating these guys. They rolled pretty poorly on their initiative. What's it called? Morale test, that's it. In the centre, these guys battled it out, and the goblins lost and pushed back a inch and didn't go back in. Actually, they were scared, so they stayed where they were. The archers took a casualty off over here, and these guys took a few casualties on these spearmen just there. And that's pretty much it. But we're starting to thin it out. It's kind of anybody's game at the moment. It all depends on, I think it depends over here on these 2 units, which unit comes through on top. The dwarves are probably slightly better off at the moment. They've still got 3 units that look pretty strong, whereas the goblins have got 2 really. 2 units. I wouldn't really count the archers because they're not doing too good. So yeah, that's the end of turn 3. Catch you at the end of turn 4. Okay, so turn 4, and we are slowly getting to the end of the game. I think we'll probably only have 1 more turn because I believe the dwarves are taking the advantage. My line breakers are not looking good. They're disordered, so the dwarves are really slowly taking this side of the board, coming round there. In the centre, the goblin spears are just getting whittled down, but they're also disordered, so they're going to be having to get rid of that next turn. The dwarven spears are sitting there on 1 rank, so it's all to play for in the centre. And then on the end far end here, the archers are just shooting at each other and shooting into units and being a bit of a nuisance. But so far, it's been a really fun game. Just trying to learn the rules. It's only a small game, so it's been good. It's been really good. So that is the end of turn 4, going into turn 5. So turn 5, and that is the end of the game. And it is a Dwarven victory. They have pummeled the Orcs and Goblins into submission and taken their Oathmark. But no, it was a good fun game. Nice little starter game, little practice. We probably did quite a few things wrong here and there, but really, in essence, the game's pretty intuitive. It's pretty simple to get your head round. The maths is quite simple. The Dwarves did seem a lot stronger, but then I guess that's the whole point in terms of the cost of them. I don't think the Goblins ever won a combat, so
Won a couple.
I don't think they did. I don't think they won a combat. So I don't know. I mean, this is the first game, so you can't really read into that much. It's just probably my bad dice rolling. I'm just bitter, but yeah, it was a really fun game. So cheers, James. Thank you very much, mate.
No worries.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, excellent game.
And yeah, we'll look out for the next game. Hopefully, it'll be a bit bigger and a bit more interesting in terms of what's going on. We'll probably put a bit more narrative to the game. This was just a pick up and play, get a feel for the game, and yeah, it's been really good fun. So guys, we'll catch you all in the next one. See you later. Bye bye. That's it from this video, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more content from this channel, please don't forget to hit the bell button. And guys, as always, stay safe. Catch you later.